what's up? It's William from Rocket Zero and welcome to another pixel art tutorial. In this video, we're going to be building a Rabbids pixel art that I got from friendshipbracelet.net, description down below. Now this guy is hilarious. I absolutely love this Ubisoft games. They're super funny, it's always a good time watching them. So we're going to be using some white wool, black, white hardened clay, and red wool. Only those 4 blocks. It looks like we used a lot more than just those 4 colors, but those are going to be the only ones. So we're going to begin this pixel art with 17 blocks of our black wool. So let's line up. We're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. So after we have 17 black wools, well, we're going to place 1 black, 1 white. And let's move on over here. We're going to place 1 black, and then over here, I keep saying over here, but on the right of this black wool, we're going to place 7 white wools. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Then a black wool and a white. Alright, so let's get a little quick overview of what we have built up to this point. Well, we have 17 black wools, and at the start and at the end, you're going to go up by 1 black wool, and then place a white wool on the right side, and on the left side, you're going to place 7 white wools with a black next to it. And then starting here, we're going to place 5 black wools moving towards the left. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now it's time for the outline of our Rabbids. This guy's spelled funny. It's like rabbits, like it's in rabies and rabbid. So, alright. So right here, we're going to place 2 black wools and then 5 white wools. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. With a black wool on the top and then 5 black wools on the left side. So you're going to place 2 black, 5 whites with 1 on top, and then 5 blacks next to the 5 whites. Then right here on the second block, we're going to add 1, 2, 3. Then we're going to grab our white wool. We're going to place 2 white wools with 2 blacks. So make sure you have 3 black wools towards the left. Then you're going to go up by 2 white and 2 black. And then we're going to have 3 diagonal black wools. So 1, 2, and 3. Now remember, any point in this video, if you feel like I'm going too fast, you can just hit pause whenever you need to. That way we can keep the video moving fairly quickly, and I don't have to worry about going too slow or too fast, and that way you control the video. So feel free to stop it whenever you need to, but just keep in mind we will be moving, I wouldn't say fast, but definitely not slow. So remember to pause it whenever you need to. Alright, so then we're going to place a white wool with 3 black wools and then 2 blacks to the right. So you're going to go up by 3 and then to the right by 2 blacks. Then we're going to place a white wool with 2 black wools on the left. And this is where it's going to get maybe a little bit more complicated. We're going to grab our white hardened clay and we're going to place 6 white hardened clays towards the right. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then we're going to do 6 black wools directly on the top. So remember, you're going to have 6 white hardened clays with 6 blacks on the top. And then on the right of this 6 white hardened clays, well, we're going to place 5 black wools. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. With 5 white hardened clays on the bottom. Then we're going to place a white hardened clay with a black and a white hardened clay on the right. Then on top of this white hardened clay, well, we're going to go up by 5 black wools. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then let's go ahead and grab our 5 white hardened clays on the right. So make sure you guys have this so far. A quick overview. Remember, this is going to be 6. This is going to be 5. And that's going to be 5. Then what we're going to do next is that right here, we're going to place 2 red wools, 1 white hardened clay above this black, and then 4 black wools to the left. Then we're going to grab our white hardened clay. We're going to place 4 white hardened clays, and then another 4 white hardened clays on the left. 1, 2, 3, 4. With 4 black wools below that as well. Then right here next to this red, we're going to go down by 3 black wool. So 1, 2, 3. Then we're going to place a red. On the left of this red, we're going to place 4 black wools. Then we're going to place a red. And we're going to connect this with 2 black wools. So you're left with a big square, which we're just going to fill in with some white wool. Let's go ahead and do it now. It's going to take no time at all. So there you go. Make sure that you fill this little gap with some blocks of our white wool. That's going to be one of his tooth or teats, I guess. And then right here, well, we're going to place 2 red wools, and we're going to surround it with some black wool, just like that. Just go over it with some black wool. And then on the left side over here, well, we're going to place a cube made out of 4 white wools. And on the bottom, we're going to place 3 black wools like so. I feel like I'm going way too fast. Let me just slow down a bit. I would definitely recommend to maybe stop the video here, pause it if you need to. Then let's go ahead, grab our black wool, and we're going to place 3 black wools on the left side. 1, 2, 3. And then 2 black wools above the white. And then the next step is fairly simple. We're going to place 3 white hardened clays, 3 white hardened clays with a black on the left. Then we're going to go 1, 2, 3. Now let's take a step back. This is what we built so far. Pause it if you guys need to. This would be a great stopping point because we have pretty much like the whole mouth area and the left side. Now what we're going to do is that we're going to start beginning on the right side, and then we'll finish the face. So over here, what we're going to do is that we're going to add 2 black wools. 1, 2. And then 4 white wools. With 4 black wools on the side and 2 on the top. So remember, you're going to place 2 black wools, then 4 white with 4 blacks on the right, and then another 2 black wools on the top. Then over here, we're going to place a black wool on this. Actually, no. We're going to place it up here. The second block from the top, we are going to place 1 black wool. Then we're going to grab our white, and we're going to go 1, 2, 3. With 3 black wools on the bottom and 2 black wools on the top. Not on the top, but on the right. Alright, so make sure you have 1 black wool from the second block of the top of the 4 black wools on the left. That was a mouthful. Then you're going to place 3 white wools towards the right, 3 black wools on the bottom, and then 2 black wools on the side. Then we're going to grab our white, and we're going to have 3 diagonal black wools going up and towards the left. So here we go. We're going to go 1, 2, and 3 diagonal black wools. Then we're going to grab our white. We're going to go up by 2 black wools. Then a white by another 2 black wools. Then the next step is going to involve grabbing our white wool up here. We're going to place 1 white with 4 black wools on the top. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then down here we're going to have 2 diagonal black wools going down and towards the left. Then what we're going to do next is that on top of those 4 black wools that we placed, we're going to grab our white, and we're going to go up by 8. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then on the top, we're going to place 4 black wools. And then on this side of 8 white wools, we're going to place 8 black wools. So quick recap, we're going to place 8 white wools, then 8 black wools on the right, and 4 black wools on the top. Now let's start working on one of his eyes. So for his right eye, we're going to grab our black. We're going to place 1, 2, 3. And then 3 white wools, and then 2 more white wools. So make sure you guys have this. Basically, it looks like an L, but maybe backwards. Or facing the wrong way. So yeah, just make sure you have 3 black wools, then 3 whites with 2 more whites on the side. Then we're going to place 3 red wools. with a little black wool in that little corner. And then the final step for this eye is fairly simple. We're going to place 3 black wools on the right side, 3 black wools on the left side, and then 3 black wools on the top. So that's what the eye should look like. I would definitely also recommend to pause it here. I keep saying that, but this is another great stopping point nonetheless. Now we're going to do the other eye. So for the other eye, what we're going to do is that we're going to grab 3 white wools, then 2 white wools, just like that, like just when we did over here, but on this side. Then we're going to grab our red, and we're going to go 1, 2, 3 with a little black wool there. It's the same thing as we did on the other side. So then let's place 3 black wools on the left, 1, 2, 3. 3 black wools on the right, 1, 2, 3. And then 3 black wools on the top. Awesome. So now what we're gonna do is that we're gonna start working on like the top part of his head where the ears are at. So to get up there, we're gonna add 2 black wools here, 1, 2, then a white wool with a black, 2 white wools, and 2 blacks. So make sure you add this little like weird addition. You're gonna go up by 2 blacks, then you're gonna place a white on the right with a black on the top, and 2 whites on the right with 2 blacks on top of those 2 whites. Then over here, we're going to add a white. And then on the top, we're going to place 8 black wools towards the right. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Then we're going to place a white with 2 blacks, a white, 1 black, and then another black there. So it's like 2 diagonal black wools. So now let's take a step back. And this is going to be the face of a rabbit. He looks super funny with our ears, so we definitely have to hurry up and add those. So he doesn't look so creepy, honestly. Alright, so right here, remember, we're going to go up by 2. White, black, 2, 2 black, white. Then we're going to have 8 black wools, 2 black, and then 2 diagonal black wools. So now it's time for the left ear. What we're going to do is that we're going to do this shape. Starting on top of this black, we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So make sure that you have added those 5 white wools. Almost looks like a, I don't even know what to describe it. Just make sure that it looks like this. And then on the right here, we're going to go up by 4 white wools. 1, 2, 3, 4. So that we can place 4 black wools on the right. Then we're going to grab our white hardened clay. We're going to place 1, 2, 3, 4. Then 2 white wools on the side. So that we can place 2 black wools on the left of those 2 whites, and then another 2 black wools on the left of those 2 whites. Then what we're gonna do next is that we're gonna place another 4 white hardened clays, just like that, another cube. Then 3 white hardened clays. And 3 white hardened clays on the left. And then another cube, 1, 2, 3, 4. Oops, just like that. And that's gonna be like the white hardened clay part of this ear, like the inside of his ear. This rabbit has some very big ears. And what we're gonna do next is that we're gonna place 4 white wools going up, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 1 on the right. So that we can place 4 black wools on the left side and then 2 black wools on the top. Now moving on towards the right, over here we're going to go up by 3 black wools and then a diagonal black wool. Then we're just going to connect them by placing 1, 2, 3. 3 black wools. So you're left with something that looks like this, and then the final step, it's just gonna be to fill it in with some white wool. So this was probably one of the most complicated parts of the whole build, because we had to make sure that we got this little like white hardened clay section just right. So now it's time for the other ear, but I would definitely recommend to also stop the video here. I know you guys must be getting bored or annoyed by me saying stop the video here, because I mean it's up to you, stop it whenever you want, but I would definitely recommend to do it here. Alright, so now on the left side, what we're gonna do is that here we're gonna go up by 4 black wools. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then a white wool with another 4 black wools on the top. So you're gonna go up by 4, white, up by 4. Then we're gonna place a white with a black, and then 4 white wools with 4 black wools on the top. Then on the side here, we're going to go down by 2. 1, 2, and then 4 white wools with 4 black wools on the side, and 3 on the bottom. Then we're going to place a white wool with 2 black wools, and that's going to be the outline of the right ear. Now for the white hardened clay part, what we're going to do is that down here, we're going to add 2 white wools. Then we're going to add 3 white hardened clays like so. Then on the side, we're going to go up by 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then we're going to place a white wool with 2 white hardened clays and a white. Then we're going to place 2 white hardened clays and a white. Then over here, we're going to go down by 3. 1, 2, 3. Let's go ahead and place 2 whites. And then we're going to place 2 more white hardened clays. Then we can go ahead and fill this in. Let's do the white. Delete this little mistake. Then do some more white on the side, a little more white on the bottom, and then on this little side. And there we go. Alright, so that's what the 2 ears should look like. So we are almost done. The final step. Now we have to do his belly. This is a big part of the whole white hardened clay. It's going to be his belly section. So what we're going to do is that this one's going to be, let's go, I don't know, maybe a bit strange. What we're going to do for the belly is that right here, we're going to place a white wool, and then on top of this white wool, we're going to place 2 white hardened clays. And then a white wool on the left. And on top of that white wool, we're going to place 5 white hardened clays. So here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then we're going to place a white with a white hardened clay, and then another white on the top of that white hardened clay. So make sure you guys have this. So far, we only have 2 white hardened clays going up. A white on the left with 5 white hardened clays on the top. Then we're going to place a white with a white hardened clay on the right, and then a white wool on top of that. Then we're going to move to the right by 6 white hardened clay. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Then we're going to place a white with a white hardened clay, and then a white on the right. Now on the right of this white hardened clay, we're going to go down by 5 up with our white hardened clay. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then we're going to place 2 white wools with 2 white hardened clays on the left. And then finally, 1 more white hardened clay. So we're left with this like weird looking square that we're just gonna go ahead and fill in with our white hardened clay, and then everything else will be filled in with our white. So what I would do is that I would just stop the video here so you can see exactly how you need to fill in to finish your rabbit. So I usually fill it in at the end of this video, but no lie, I'm feeling a bit lazy, so I'm just gonna go ahead, stop it here, and gonna tell you guys how to fill it in yourself. It's gonna be 3 different colors. We're gonna, of course, fill the whole rabbit with white, the mouth with a red wool, and then the belly with our white hardened clay. And let me go ahead and just fill in the belly. I know I was feeling lazy, but I'll just feel bad leaving you guys without filling this in. It's pretty simple, but I don't want to make it's not that I don't want to make sure. I want to make sure that nobody leaves this video confused. I want to make sure that everybody ends up with a rabbit's pixel art. I would really hate myself if we made it all this way here and then like you guys end up making a mistake because I didn't explain it properly. But this is what you guys should have up to this point. Remember just to fill it in with some white wool and then the mouth with some red wool, and that's gonna be it. So I'm gonna be staying by you guys here as you guys fill it in, hopefully. So thank you so much for watching. If you guys enjoyed this video, please hit that like button, subscribe if you haven't so you can stay up to date with all our newest videos. Let me know what you want me to build by leaving a comment down below. And pretty much that's it. Thank you so much for watching again. I really do appreciate it. Tell your friends about us and we'll catch you in the next video.